Alright guys, that is the finished product. They didn't really come out like balls, but I tried to, fix them like a ball, but hey, food is not meant to be perfect, it is meant to be eaten. A wise person once told me that. My mama told me that, y'all. So right here, and I put a little bit of red bell pepper on top because it was just some left over, and it just looks so bland, so I want to give it a little, festive color. And of course I put some crackers, and this is my cheese ball, and of course there are hundreds of cheese balls out there, so this is just the cheese ball that that I like. But y'all, it is so good. It is so good. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Sas here. I'm here to do another Foodery Friday, but this week is called Foodery Friday. Y'all like that? A little corny, but it's alright. I decided to put a little, cheese ball recipe to start things off. I love a cheese ball. This is the cheese ball that I enjoy, but there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of cheese ball recipes, for the upcoming holidays. So I want to know, do y'all enjoy cheese ball? What type of cheese ball do y'all make? If y'all make cheese balls, leave it down below because I'm curious, okay? So, and I would also like to know, y'all like this little, do a little quick recipe before I start into talking trash about these celebrities, but it won't be every week because, I ain't going to be doing all that. But maybe once a month or twice a month, if the news is kind of slow and ain't that many stories, I may put in a little quick recipe at the beginning of the video. Because this week, honey, ain't nothing much going on. Nothing much going on, child. So, let's get into it. Alright, first, let's start off with Gabrielle Union. Now, I had no idea that she was on America's Got Talent until this story came out. No idea. I never watched America's Got Talent. Even watched America's Got Talent when Nick Cannon was hosting it. So, I had no idea that Gabrielle Union was on there. Well, her and that Juliana Huff, they got fired, okay? F-I-R-E-D, you're fired. They got fired. Now, Julianne Huff, she was like, oh, okay, I got fired. All right, well, nice work with y'all deuces. Because she got 2 upcoming projects with NBC. So, her getting let go, she paid that dust. Now, Gabrielle Union, on the other hand, okay, she says that it was a toxic environment. She had several complaints. One of them was that Simon Cowell was allowed to smoke inside of the studio, which that blows my mind because you're just going to allow this man to smoke inside of a building? What is this, the 80s? I was like, really? I mean, we all know, if you didn't know, Simon Cowell is a smoker, okay? And for them to allow this man to smoke inside of building 1, 2, it's illegal in California. So, Gabrielle Union, she had a problem with that, as she should. But the other thing that was a problem was that, I don't know if it was the executive producers, I don't know who it was, but said that her hairstyles was too black. Too black. So I looked through some of the pictures of her different hairstyles that she wore during America's Got Talent. They thought that was too black, allegedly. Her hairstyles look fine. I mean, it wasn't nothing weird. It wasn't nothing crazy. It wasn't anything over the top. It was just like a regular hairstyle. But Juliana Huff, some out there in the news, some more rumors was it wasn't just, Gabrielle Union and her hair being too black. Of course, they're saying that's not the case at all. They're saying that her and Julianne Huff's, just their outfits, their hair, just their overall look was not in. Okay? But you gonna let go of somebody because of that? Very strange. Very strange. So anyway, of course, she took to Twitter and she had a lot to say, and then, the producers, of course, debunked that and said that it has nothing to do with race, it has nothing to do with her hair. And so I think her management company and their people, I think they got together. I don't know if they were trying to work something out. I really don't know, but they were like talking with each other for I think 5 hours. And it really shocks me when I read an article or hear on the news, or if I'm listening to a podcast and they talk about how women of color in a corporate workplace or any workplace, a bank, corporate, business, whatever, and they are reprimanded or fired because of their hairstyle being too ethnic, whether they have natural hair, whether they have braids, locks, twists, whatever. Okay, upper management sees it as being too ethnic or too black and they get fired for that. It blows my mind that actually happens to people. What in the world? What is going on? It just shocks me. I can't imagine me going inside my job and upper management tells me that my hairstyle is too black. There will be a problem. Okay. Of course, there are policy and procedures about dress code and, hygiene issues, how you dress. But I've never been told anything about, my hair, which I don't really wear crazy hairstyles. But even when I had my braids, it was nothing said. I mean, child, nobody paid any attention. They paid it dust, okay? But if I walked into my job and I had neon green hair or bright orange hair, yes, that would be a problem because, you still have to have some, form of professionalism. But it just blows my mind that people actually lose their job because of their hair. Absolutely ridiculous. So I don't know what the update is with Gabrielle Union. I know her husband, Dwayne Wade, took to his Twitter, took to his Instagram channel. It was a long thing that he put and I didn't feel like reading. So anyway, what do y'all think about the whole Gabrielle Union firing? Do you think that it has something to do, with her hair? Or, did they have reason to get rid of her? Maybe she was boring. Child, I don't know. I don't know. But let's move on. All right, let's talk about Justin Timberlake. Child, he done got himself in some trouble. All right, let's talk about Justin Timberlake. All right, Justin Timberlake was in New Orleans. He is filming a movie. And he was caught being very cozy with his co-star, Alicia Wainwright. I'm not familiar with her or her work. But there are pictures of them on a balcony. She's touching his leg. At some point, they're like holding hands. And you can see it in his eyes that he done had a little too much to drink. Because when I seen that picture, I was like, oh, Justin. Okay, y'all done, filmed and, y'all done rapped. And now you having a little cozy. Honey, he was having him some shots. You can just see that he was toe up from the flow up. So anyway, of course, it went off like a gun. All right, and people were saying that him and his co-star was in a relationship, that he had cheated on Jessica Biel, and it was just a big thing. Well, of course, he has to make a statement. Okay, y'all want to know what he said? Okay, I'll read part of it. Justice says, I stay away from gossip as much as I can, but for my family, I feel like it is important to address recent rumors that are hurting the people I love. A few weeks ago, I displayed a strong lapse in judgment, but let me be clear. Nothing happened between me and my co-star. I drank way too much that night and I regret my behavior. I should have known better. This is not the example I want to set for my son. I apologize to my amazing wife and family for putting them through such an embarrassing situation, and I am focused on being the best husband and father I can be. So that's what Justice said, y'all. Justice said that, you know, he was a little drinking too much and he had a strong lapse of judgment. Honey, I bet you that was Jessica Biel's words. She had a strong reaction when she seen those pictures. Honey, I bet you she cussed him out. I bet she was like, you better get this straight right now. You embarrassing me and everybody you love. You sit up there on the balcony looking like who done it what for, your eyes glazed over, bloodshot, holding hands with some other woman. Fix it. Oh, I'm getting everything that you have. Honey, Justin was like, child, let me get myself together. Now, did he cheat with this young lady? I don't know. I have no idea. I can only go by what Justin is saying, okay? But hey, he says he had a strong lapse of judgment, and he best believe that if he does that again, no. Jessica Biel ain't having it. Ain't having it. Justin, get yourself together. Y'all seem like a very cute couple. You got a baby, okay? Tell that girl to keep her hands off you, and you keep your hands off that girl, and you try to maintain your level of alcohol. That's what you do. Let's move on. Yeah, what's wrong with y'all's great uncle, Billy D. Williams? Y'all, what's wrong with him? If he don't sit down somewhere now, the new Star Wars movie is coming out. So, of course, he has to keep his name, you know, alive, because he's been involved in Star Wars since the 70s. So, here Billy D. Williams is at an interview. I think with Esquire. And this is what Billy D. Williams said. Y'all's great uncle. 82 years old. This is what he said, y'all. He says, I never tried to be anything except myself. And you see, I say himself and herself because I also see myself as feminine as well as masculine. I'm a very soft person. Now, when that came out, people, of course, start posting it. Oh, Lord, Billy D. Williams is coming out as gender fluid. Okay. Billy D. Williams, we all knew that he had a little tendency. Billy D. Williams out here saying that he bisexual. Billy D. Williams out here saying that he is part female. I mean, all this stuff. Y'all's great uncle out here is talking about. Okay. So when that hit, all right, Billy D. Williams and his 82-year-old self, he's one day from dementia, and he out here talking about gender fluid. He comes back and he says that y'all better pump y'all's brakes. I got a movie coming out. Okay? I got a little confused, all right? I don't know what that meant. Do y'all want to know what he said when he backpedaled? Let me read it to you. What the hell is gender fluid? That's a whole new term. I'm not really sure what that means. When I said the softer side of yourself, when I said the softer side of yourself, I wasn't talking about sex. I wasn't talking about being gay or straight. I mean, it will be an interesting education for a lot of people. That's what y'all's great, great, great uncle up here talking about. Then he let it be known. He says, I don't know what that term means, but I'm not gay. I don't understand why y'all listening to these older people. Why? Why are y'all in such a rush to print these things? Especially from Billy D. Williams. He's 82 years old. You mean to tell me he couldn't ask his great-great-granddaughter or great-great-grandson to Google Fluent? I had to. If you don't know a term, he didn't even use that term. People, I will say in his defense, he did not use gender fluid, okay? He was just talking about how he felt feminine. And then people chose to label him gender fluid. They chose to do that. Billy D. Williams has never come out as gay. Billy D. Williams has never come out as bisexual. Billy D. Williams did not say he was gender fluid. So they put that out there. Billy D. Williams needs to sit down somewhere. Now, I understand that Star Wars movie is coming out and you need to keep yourself up in the, spotlight. But honey, you could have talked about the movie, not your feminine side. Sit down somewhere, Billy D. You're 82. Let's move on. Now, a movie recommendation. I have two. I don't know if I talked about this, but if I did, sorry. The Joker. If you have not seen The Joker and you are a superhero movie fan, I'm a Marvel girl all day, every day. I have seen every single Marvel movie, good and bad. I've seen them all. Okay? I have also seen the majority of the DC movies. I'm not a big fan, but Joker is absolutely brilliant. The writing, superb. The directing, superb. And the acting, Joaquin Phoenix. Okay, he's not real, all right? What this man does in this movie is unreal. It is beautiful to watch. It is sad to watch. His performance is just, it needs to be shown to people who wants to, commit to acting. They need to go watch this movie. That's how it's done, okay? Unreal what he can do. Unreal. And I'm saying it now. He will win the Oscar for his performance. I'm saying it. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. There's the fantastic movie. Is it hard to watch in certain places? Yes. Yes. It is not rainbows and lollipops, I'll tell you that. But it is a great, great movie. Okay? So, if y'all have not seen it, if you have seen it, what did you think about it? Try out The Joker. It is so good. Also, I seen Harriet. It was okay. Alright? It was a pretty good movie. I'm not going to go into the backstory. We all know who Harriet Tubman is. But middle ways, it was a little slow. But most movies, are. But the acting is fantastic in this movie as well. And it's a pretty good movie. And I think that, if you're interested in her history and everything, and you enjoy a good, well-written, well-acted movie, go see Harriet. It's very, very good. All right, friends, that is it. I am done. All right? I hope you have a safe and happy weekend. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends. Bye.